Oh! Hi. Hello? Um... Hello, Skeesel48. Hello, Shaggy. Hello, guys! I'm so excited! The playoffs are here on Thursday. Jacob better than Donk. Yo, what's good, Jimmy? Jimathan Beans. I am so excited! Guys, let's rip this fucking quick, okay? Let's do fantasy first, okay? It's about time. Let me rip fantasy right off the bat, okay? Fuck the French. On God, bro. I couldn't have said it better myself. Guys, surely this is Furia's major to lose. I've done all the math. I've done all the thinking. We did the math last stream, okay? The most likely outcomes, Furia or Mouse wins, okay? Okay. We already had 10 in the waiting room for G League. Guys, people are not gonna be happy about this. I think today we're gonna do something a little different for G League. I think anyone who has under 2 games played and wants to play gets a 5x chance to play. Okay? Just because I want to get the games as spread out as possible, at least for the first game. So that includes you, Mr. Jimmy. The 10 people that are awaiting, I mean, they'll still have a chance, but we'll see. I think it's a good idea to get people who have played less a good chance for the first game. I'm not shagging the regulars, bro, okay? I just want everyone to get a chance to play. And people who have already played, like, you know, 5-6 games, like, I might as well give them a chance. And then people will get rotated in after the first game. But, like, obviously, if you're a sub, that you still get, like, a 2x chance to play. Yeah, we'll do 2 or less. We'll do 2 or less. So, 0 games, 1 game, 2 games played, you get 5x chance on the wheel. Anyways, fellas, let's... Listen. I have done all the math, like I've said. And, hold on. Yeah, thank you for the follow, Dirty Panda 69. You think GT losing to Falcons is an upset? No, not at all. I think Falcons should have won that 9 out of 10 times. The only possible way that I think it would have, like, gone the other way is, like, just Falcons at the major have choking history. Chat GPT said to microwave my leftover pizza with a cup of water. Okay, bro, can I tell you something? That actually is not bullshit. I don't know if it works the same way with pizza. My stepdad used to microwave leftover rice with a cup of water because the leftover rice sucks up the water that's in the cup. And then it's like, it tastes just like real rice. And I'm assuming since the pizza's dried out, it does the same thing. So it's like juicy pizza. So that actually is a genius. That is a genius play, bro. The AI is onto something. Anyways, guys, this is genuinely Furia's major to lose. Let me pick some shitters and then I'll share the link and then I'll create a real team. Oh yeah. How do you join the fantasy? Just be in the Pop Flash room by the time I get there. You can just wait in the Pop Flash room. It's in the G League chat in the Discord. In the Discord, if you guys want to play, it's in here. It's in the pinned messages. It is this link. This link right here. If you don't have access to this, there is a G League registration. You can't see it. It's under my webcam. It's up. It's a G League registration channel. Okay. Anyways, let me make a better team. Hold on. What else did Budley say? Oh wait, he said fantasy. Never mind, bro. That's my bad, really. Fantasy link is also pinned. Yo, also thank you for the sub, whoever just subbed. Sorry, bro. I'm geeked. You finally finished the fantasy thing. I think that's why, bro. I saw both those messages at the same time. I melted my brain. I will have to get to that. I'll have to get to that. Anyways. Guys, Furia is winning. Quesarado Moladoy duo has to be done. What is the bracket like again? Dude, does FaZe go on their bullshit? Oh my, they can't, bro. FaZe, Furia in the same side of the bracket. If FaZe upsets Mouse and then upsets Furia, there will be hits out for the FaZe players and Kerrigan. They will be hunted down. And I'm gonna be honest, bro, it's kind of deserved, okay? Fuck these pussies, bro. All they do, bro. Guys. This might sound like hater energy. You wanna know how I feel about FaZe? You wanna know how I feel about FaZe? This is serious, guys. Let me turn the music off. If you like watching dog shit Counter-Strike all year, besides 2 tournaments where they lose in the playoffs, FaZe is the team for you, baby. Let me tell you what. I mean, these guys love to play horribly all year, block in for majors to lose in the playoffs. I mean, it's something else, bro. It's crazy. I mean, my God. That's if I was listening.
So, what is your opinion as a professional FaZe hater on FaZe actually making it to playoffs despite you doubting them?
I just told you, bro. All FaZe fans to me are AI. I don't think you're a real person, okay? You're an AI with no thoughts of your own. That's just my thoughts on the topic. Yo, thank you for the sub. FaZe is the most entertaining CS. Not this year, buddy. All they are is dog shit all year. And then they lock it in majors to lose in the playoffs. It's agonizing for me to have to witness every single major cycle. I mean, my God. Falcons fans. See, the thing about Falcons is, thank you for the gifteds, Jimmy. The thing about Falcons is I actually understand why they have fans. Because, like, people in the Middle East, listen, I can't believe it either, but they are real life. And, like, I guess they do finally have, like, a team to root for. And, like, I understand m0NESY and Nico Glaze. Okay. Anyways, who else? Top of the bracket? Yeah, so I'm just going to glaze Donk here. Spirit's also going on a run, let's be honest. Except this team might be... mad about his pick'ems. Bro, I've thought this way forever. The pick'ems have no effect on how I feel about FaZe. I just, like, the problem I have with FaZe is, like, we have these storylines that have been built up throughout the entirety of this season. And when the entirety of this season FaZe is irrelevant, they have no interesting storylines, and then they just come into the major and actually ruin all the good ones. And, like, for me, that's annoying. I understand you can think it's entertaining to see this, like, shitter-ass team go to the playoffs. I just don't find it entertaining. Like I like the storylines that are built up throughout the season, and then they just come in out of nowhere, and it's annoying for me to watch, bro. FaZe is just the Cowboys. That might actually be a little true. That might actually be a little true. Oh, fuck. You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to do this instead. Give me Fallen. Give me Yuri. Do I have enough money for a shitter? 159. There's no chance. Cowboys don't win no playoff games. The Cowboys do sometimes win playoff games. They just don't ever win bowls. It's similar to FaZe over the past 3 years, okay? FaZe is basically the Cowboys in CS2. Haven't they not been a conference final in like 30 years? I think it has been a minute, but they listen, bro. Sometimes they can. I think they win wildcard games sometimes. Cowboys have won 2 playoff games in 20 years. Is that actually true? I thought they won wildcard games sometimes. How many playoff games have the Cowboys won in the last 20 years? They've won 4. They've won 4. Yeah. It could be worse. Alright, bro, so it's over. Donk is too expensive. But I need Donk, bro. He's gonna go on a run. I can feel it. Who else is good value? Torji home crowd buff could go crazy. Not too shabby for Jerry Jones. Yeah, that's a little true. That's a little true, man. Jerry Jones is brutal. I wish he would just get a real GM, man. That he lets actually run the team. It's so sad. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching any of you, bro. Brokey 184,000. Oh my god. This could be insane value. If FaZe goes on a bullshit run. I'm not gonna take it though. Or will I? I am a little broke if I take Donk. Controllers actually is also like pretty decent value, but I can take him. And who else? I guess Kixon. I don't like this team one bit, but we're going to roll with it. I don't like him even a little bit, bro. Dude, Donk 70. He's so fucking good. Do you guys want to know something that I realized the other day? Is like, I will glaze Donk until the day I die. I think he's like, without a doubt, the best player in CS2, and he has been since the game released. Even though ZywOo is like, unless Donk wins a major, dropping a 1.8, which genuinely is possible. The #1 player of the year is probably ZywOo, just because they've won so much. But after I pick this, I want to show you guys something. Because it is genuinely blew my mind. Sure, bro. Who fucking knows? Okay, look at this. If we look in CS2, okay, CS2 as a whole, major rating. Look at the fucking gap. For how much I value majors, 1.46 in every CS2 major so far, he's got a 1.46. The next closest is a 1.29. Look at this fucking gap between these three players. It's unbelievable. I mean, my God. And Donk has a terrorist on his team. This shit's insane to me. And you can say group stage merchant, bro. I think he's like is just as insane in the playoffs. His team just lets him down. I mean, the gap's not as big, but it's still fucking there. Oh my God, man. What a fucking goat. Holy moly. Even in playoffs, he still has a ginormous gap between him and the next closest person. It's unbelievable to me. Unreal. Nico top 8? Yeah. Yeah. Nico is known to be a choker, but he's been, for the most part, he's been pretty good. He does sometimes, you know, he's a little, ignore this. Do you ever just watch his FaZe demos? I've seen clips of his FaZe demos. And they seem unreal, honestly. Mizinho just said MongolZ contacted JL after Senzu benching. That has to be bait. There's no fucking way. How would that even work, bro? Wasn't Zywoo like this before, playing like a beast but having a bad team? Yeah, Zywoo was like that for his first couple years in CSGO. He had to play with fucking Alex. He had to play with Alex is a caller. Listen, I do respect Zywoo. Okay? I think Zywoo is an absolutely unreal player. I just think in CS2, like, I just think Donk is better. No, he had to play with Alex, IGL. He had to play with an old-ass RPK for a while. He had to play with Misuda. He had to play with Kyojin. I mean, my God. I don't know why people still be glazing Donk. Brother is carried by Zway and Denier. That's a good message, bro. Let's see if it works on anyone. Anyways, enough glaze. This is my team. Who wins the major? Should I do my pick'ems real quick? I'll do my pick'ems real quick. It's in the clip again. I'll watch the clip. Is it in English or no? If it's not in English. Okay, it is.
Seven,
And
okay, 7.
from Malta, we came to Mongolia, and we just talking about that one standing player.
Mm-hmm.
We even ask about Magix and JL.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
and yeah, JL didn't respond, but no. I mean, we tried to contact
He
JL.
didn't
but we
respond.
didn't contact to him, but we tried to contact him, and Magix said that he says that we need.
bro ghosted MongolZ. How could he do that to them? That's actually insane. That could have been like in a different universe that could have happened. That would have been so fire. Holy shit. JL probably couldn't understand the email. Dude, what if? What if they just sent, like, they sent him the entire email in Mongolian and he's just like, what the fuck is this? But he thinks he got a scam email. Okay, bro, let me do my pick'ems. As everyone knows, my pick'ems have been flawless so far, so I'm very excited to do them again. MongolZ plus JL has more cultural impact than ZywOo. If JL would have actually stood in for MongolZ, that would have been like right now. I feel like that wouldn't be as much cultural impact as simple FaZe. I feel like it would be like one step below though. And then I'll look at your guys' fantasy lineups right after this. Bro, I've not opened up the game since this happened. Still more than ZywOo. Listen, I wasn't disagreeing. Alright, guys. So, Gold Coin is here. Yo, thank you for the follow. Gold Coin is here after I make these picks. We got gold. We're fucking goated. Look at us go, man. Don't forget G League Fantasy. I'll get to it before we do G League today. I mean, just give it to him, bro. Just give it to him. Wait, I don't get gold, actually. That's fine. Silver looks better anyways. When the fuck is the last time Fallen lost in a BO5? If you get all right, oh, well, listen, I'll get gold if we get all right. Since I started watching you, your pick'ems have gotten worse and worse. Okay, listen, bro. Okay, I'm sorry. Listen, this past season, I watched Counter-Strike less than I have in like 3 years. I was so burnt out of Counter-Strike prior to this. I did not know what the fuck I was talking about. I'm not locked in enough at this point of my life to do schizo picks anymore. Because before the schizo picks, like in my head, I actually had sound reasoning to it. And now if I did it, I would just be picking shit to pick shit, bro. There's not even a little bit of like even that reasoning that makes sense to me. Waiting for Launder's pick'em vid. Dude, Launder's pick'em videos are elite. Dude, his Austin
really
pick'em video last year.
Falcons spirit because MongolZ has a flawless record against Donk, but the major stage may even it out.
It'll be a good game. Dude, literally every fucking game here is going to be cinema. I'm so excited to watch. I'm so excited to watch. I think I've just been like a Donk laser forever, bro. Like, realistically, I could also see... literally, this final could be anything. Okay, this is just, like... Could Falcons win and make it this far? Yes. Did you see Optic said they do a CS2 teaming? No fucking way. Dude, I love the Optic logo and color so much. I would love an Optic to come back. No, this is just going to be elite. Like, you could literally, like, probably randomize this and you'd still get, like, a valid result in the final. I feel like anyone here can win it. Genuinely, anyone here can win it. I'm just going to go with this. This is just what my gut is telling me right now. And I'm just not going to think about it. I mean, my pick'ems are already fucked, bro. We got cooked in stage 1 because Lin Vision is fucking dog shit, bro. We had this. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered, I don't think, if Lin Vision just didn't lose to Huns, bro. Stage 2, and then stage 2, I just gave up. I just gave up on stage 2. After I got stage 1 wrong, I just went with cope picks. What did I pick? Passion UA Liquid 3-0. Not a good look. We got 2 picks correct.
MongolZ will win versus Vitality, bro. Trust me.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's probably one of the worst possible teams they could have gone. This, I said, North American-ish teams, we're going 3-0. I hate you. I don't necessarily like you. I like FlyQuest. I like M80. Surely you go through. They were goated. They were not goated. It was a disaster. I mean, my God. Stage 3 was just... What did I even do stage 3? I mean... Pack it up, bro. We got Liquid 03 right. These are both cooked. Not a good look. Not a good look. And dude, maybe if I was like, if I was in my old form, if I was in Shanghai form for this, maybe. We were so close on Shanghai. We got everything right but the last pick. I was so heartbroken. I was heartbroken. G League Fantasy. Bro, I'll do the G League Fantasy when it's time for G League, bro. Anyways, I think this has got to be Furious Major to win, but that's exactly probably why they're not going to win. Because Austin was too predictable. With Vitality winning, how often do we get the same, like, how often do we get the favorites winning the Major twice in a row? Astralis era. I don't know, bro. I guess we do have quite a few, but like I don't know, dude. Majors have me geeked. Most CS2 majors that have happened have not been like the favorites. Because what, the first one was Na'Vi. How the fuck did Na'Vi win Copenhagen? Spirit won Shanghai. How the fuck? No one. I don't think like anyone really thought they were gonna win. And then like Vitality also. So I guess like 1 out of the 3 have been predictable. The other 2 haven't, so I'm just geeked. But maybe Furia evens it out, bro. And then we're 50%. Spirit will somehow face Mouse. I mean... Crazy to not have FaZe win the Major. Oh, brother. You wouldn't catch me dead putting FaZe to win the Major. I'm sorry. Na'Vi won with a heart of pure gold. Yeah. Well, the Na'Vi win was great. Okay, the Na'Vi win was great. I'm happy for them in JL, dude. JL Life Major, one of the greatest things to ever happen in this game. I love JL. And then Donk. JL, Donk, back-to-back cinemas. Vitality, not so much, unfortunately. Not so much cinema. All right, let's look at these fantasies real quick. Post your fantasy links again. I've had enough of thinking. We're just going to have to wait and see. We're just going to have to wait and see. Who is your top 1 op? We all said it was MongolZ or MongolZ. I think MongolZ is crazy, but I don't know if I would put MongolZ as my number 1 opper yet. I totally understand the argument for Shiro and MongolZ. I just think MongolZ's been good enough this year overall. Okay, I hope that I got everyone. These links came in quick. I might have missed one or two. Rodin said Shiro is better than MongolZ. You know, I think, like, at this point, we're grasping at straws, bro. We're comparing like diamond, emerald, gold. Like they're all goated. I feel like it's just what do you value the most? Because I'm assuming none of you were. I mean, like realistically, it's probably ZywOo. But ZywOo doesn't op half the time, but he is still technically an opper. So like you could also say all three. Everyone was wrong. I value FaZe Silver. In Austin, the only time I ever fucked with FaZe was in Austin because I saw the vision, bro. And I love Simple. So that's the only time I fucked with them. That time I was okay with my FaZe Silver, man. Brokey. Okay. Okay, I've heard enough. MongolZ is probably the best player in the world. I know, dude. I glazed pretty hard. Okay. What can I say, dude? That was the one time I understood the vision. They did what they did their entire team's history. They just turned their brain off and tried adding in a superstar. FaZe is the Falcons before Falcons. I keep saying this. I need to keep opening people's eyes. That FaZe is literally just Falcons before Falcons. But this was the one time I was like, okay, this move is fucking fire. I get it. Anyways, look at these fantasy teams. If you guys want to remember what a winning fantasy team looks like, I'll show you. This is a winning fantasy team, okay? Are you going to re-upload the Liquid vid? Maybe on Glen 14, dude. I want to start posting Twitch clips on Glen 14, but I don't have time. And I don't feel like paying another editor, bro. I don't got bread. So it'll probably never happen until it makes sense. But maybe I'll repost a Liquid video. If enough people want to see it, then I probably will. I just assumed like most people probably already saw it, but if people didn't see it and they want to go see it, I can just upload it there. Spirit over Falcons is crazy. Nico can't choke until the finals. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised at when Nico can choke. Anyways, so this is goated. Next team, Furia. MongolZ, Queserado duo. Chopper, Spinks, Techno. If Furia wins the major, this team is goated. I give it an 8. Just not a lot of depth. But Spinks is good, but he might get swept in the first round. Except they have more likable players. See, that's where I disagree. I think Falcons has extremely likable players. If Falcons was not just like Saudi oil money, I feel like they would have a lot of the community would support them. People have been supporting MongolZ and Nico for years. They're one of the most exciting duos to watch. And now they also have like a 17-year-old fetus crackhead as well. I feel like they have like very likable players. DeQuavion Jacksmith. Also, FaZe did have the money. They did have the money earlier. It just seems that they might be broke now. Or at least too broke for Na'Vi. Yakinder. FaZe have Kerrigan. Okay, bro. Listen. Kerrigan and Rain I get. I think you're just biased towards Frozen because you're probably Slovakian. Frozen is Frozen is fine. Okay, I don't think people hate on Frozen, but no one, unless you're from the same country as him, no one actually likes Frozen that much, I feel like. Frozen's like whatever. He's a guy. You could say that they are brokey. Holy shit, bro. Fire writing. Kinder Moladoy. This team's fine, bro. I give it like a 6. Hating on Frozen. Listen, I'm not hating on Frozen. I just don't think Frozen is like a top 5 most likable guy in this scene. You know? I think the only redeeming quality Falcons has is like people like MongolZ and Nico, and people have always liked MongolZ and Nico. I don't think anyone likes FaZe unless you are from Slovakia for Frozen. For the most part. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying, like, likability-wise, people don't like FaZe because of Frozen. If there was no... Like, how many people liked Mouse? Single-handedly because of Frozen. Maybe if you're from Slovakia, sure. But, like, if FaZe don't have Kerrigan and they didn't have Rain... I mean... No shit you, bro. Listen to what I'm saying, bro. You're Slovakian. Of course you like them because of Frozen. I'm saying anyone outside of Slovakia does not like FaZe single-handedly because of Frozen. Frozen is a very good player, though. I'm just saying the different situations, okay? Mizinho? Dude, I fuck with Mizinho. Okay, Mizinho is fire. Anyways, this team's fine, bro. I'll give you a 5. Holy fucking golds. I actually like this, dude. I like the 3 gold carry. Okay, bro, I'm not even reading that. This team's kind of elite, actually. If Kixon and Kerrigan don't completely shit the bed, and they just don't drop, like, negative 8,000 points, these 3 can absolutely carry you. Twist, Frozen, MongolZ, Tess says Apex. It's over, bro. If FaZe Falcons final... I mean, it would be a cinema final. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That wouldn't be that bad of a final. I'm just a FaZe hater, bro. This is a 2. Quesarado, Fallen, Apex, Robs, Torji. This team's fine. I'll give you like a 6. Quesarado, Yakinder, Frozen, Brokey. Pack it up, dude. 2 FaZe. That's a 2, buddy. Moladoy. Nico, Frozen, Tess says you get like a 5 or a 6. This team's good. Jacob is a decent value if he plays well. Jacob can be so good though. I literally have like, dude, I don't want to be that guy, but like, I have glazed Jacob for so long. I just hated that he was on FaZe. Literally put this dude on any other team where he's comfortable. I feel like he can be an animal. But he actually recently started to look like what I thought he could look like on other teams on FaZe. If he can get more comfortable in FaZe, he can be such a fucking demon. I was just worried they were going to misuse him. very, very badly. But I guess I shouldn't have doubted Kerrigan because he is like the best IGL in literal Counter-Strike history at figuring out how to make players comfortable. You've been surprised where was he before? He was on tier 2 Polish team. What the fuck was their name? He was very, very good. And so at some points, like he wasn't super, super good overall. Like at the one tournament, BetClick. Apagi BetClick. He was really fucking good in tier 2, bro. Headshot percentage out the fucking wazoo. And I heard that one of the best things for translating players into tier 1 is headshot percentage. I forgot who I heard that from. I don't even know if it's true. But it's like when you're a child and you hear like you hear something, you just roll with it for the rest of your life and think it's true. That's what I took that and ran with it. And they had one tournament they were insane at. I think it was a PGL event. And he was like really good in 2 series. Where was it? PGL Bucharest. Or was it? I think it was Bucharest. Overall, he had like a 0.97 rating. Yes, bro. In these 2 series, he played out of his fucking mind. And this truly opened my eyes. He played bad, really bad in 3 series. But against MongolZ and Astralis, he was a freak. And I was like, I saw this. I was like, bro, I'm Mr. Ceiling. If he can look that good against top... MongolZ, literally at this point, it's a top 5 team in the world. Astralis, you know, top 15. Even still, he was playing out of his mind. I didn't even give a shit about these, to be honest with you. It makes sense? Okay, good. So I'm happy to hear that I'm not crazy. And I'm happy to see he's playing well, man. Like, I do really like him as a player. I was just worried FaZe was going to cook him and his career. So anyways, that long spiel, Jacob is not a bad pick if he plays well. Nico for the win. He had some good clutches. Yeah, well, not even like... I mean, he did have some good clutches, but... That one clip of him on Dust 2 Cat... Where he flicks to the guy running up ramp... I nearly busted when he got that 3K. I was like, holy dear mother of God. Nico, Torji, Molodoy, Apex, Tesses. It's a good team. It's a good team. If it's a Furia Falcons final, it's a good team. If Nico locks in Molodoy, it can work. It's just the thing about playoffs. Playoffs is kind of weird. And my team doesn't do this, so I can't really talk. Where's my team, bro? My team doesn't do this, so I can't really talk. Normally, in the playoffs of fantasies, you want 2 players from each of the 2 finals teams. That is like gives you the best chance to win most of the time. I'm just banking on Furia making it and Donk having a 2.8 rating, and then these guys are just fine. But most of the time, you want 2 people, but it's kind of hard. All right. Caserado, Molodoy duo. Vitality plays, this is fine. If Fury makes the finals, it's fine. It's like a 7. Goon Tunes. If you want to do it, loses, you're cooked. It's true. It's very risky, but sometimes you got to go risky to try and win. Jimmy, Fallen, Molodoy, Frozen, Mezzi. This team's good. This team's good. Oh. I fuck with this team so heavy. Donk, Molodoy, and 3 IGLs. Are you gonna win? Probably not. Do I fuck with it? Yes. This team is sick. Molodoy, Torji, Chopper, Tanier, Nico. This team is pretty good as well. This team is... I like this team. It's like a 7. Oh. If Falcons make final, this team does work. Falcons, MongolZ final. Holy macaroni. Alright, let me piss real quick. I don't know if there's anything else I want to talk about, but what I do know is I'm going to explode. Okay, we're back. I am leaving since G League ain't happening. G League is canceled. Guys, what did I miss? Oh, I see. I see. I think that's all. I'll be streaming again before this starts, so we can yab more on like Wednesday probably. Yeah, probably Wednesday. Anyways, dude, I'm excited to get into G League, guys. I get so burnt out at the end of the week. I was crying like a little baby bitch on Thursday. I'm hyped, bro. Monday G League is the best day of G League. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay. Anyways, I'll see you guys probably Monday YouTube stream. I appreciate you. Bye. Bye.